Hey, it's another test drive here at Maple Motors, and I've got a 1971 Chevy Camaro. You know, I'm a big Camaro guy. I love them. I've had a bunch. I've had this model. I've got 3 right now at home. So let's go over this ride. I decoded the motor, and it came back Chevrolet 350. Power steering, power brakes, AC compressor's there, and you see the belt's not hooked up, so it's not gonna work. It's not seized up, but it's not gonna work. Paint job on this one, yeah, it's a man paint job. It's not that great. It's got some dings, it's got some chips, it's got some scratches. It's also got a little bit of fading and a haze. Exhaust. Looks like this one's got the single exhaust out the back. It's got American racing wheels, just like all the rest of them. It's got disc brakes in the front, drum in the rear. Column shift, bucket seats. Decent interior. Best part about this one, it's running smooth. By the end of my video, you'll know every little, problem with this car. That's what we do. We go over problems and issues. That way when you get here, there's no surprises. If you do have questions, I will go back over the car and send you more. That's not an issue either. All I ask is you hit subscribe, hit that share button, and I'll see you in the comment section. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Place those bets. Do you think the horn works? We do this on every video. Hardly ever miss that. Interior's honestly not bad. Got some speakers in the package tray. Got some nice seats in the back. Somebody redid the headliner, made it look all nice. Got the light cover. Dash pad. It's kind of pushing up because of the sun. See that? It could be better. Let's try some stuff out. So I'm gonna try to start it without touching the gas. Now I'm gonna touch the gas. It must be flooding out or something, because as soon as you touch the gas, it started right up. Showing the mileage. That's 86777. It almost started that song, didn't it? It almost did. That'd be funny. Anyways, wipers. Turn signals. Working. Working. Gas gauge. Don't know. We'll have to stop, see if we can fit any gas in there. If we can fit gas, obviously, it's gonna be broke. Radio?
And try our beef tallow fries today.
Not loud enough. That was super loud, actually. So those speakers are cranking some tunes there. What else do we got? Blower motor. It is blowing. Now, AC belt's not hooked up, so it's not gonna work. Power steering. That's not bad. It's pretty good. Horn. What'd you think? Does it work? It works great, actually. Let's hit the road, see what else we can find. Why is there so many seatbelts? They have a shoulder harness in this thing? There's 4. I don't know. At least there's seatbelts in here, though. Pull up this side and buckle her in. I'm ready to go. Let's roll. Give her some gas. Rough parking lot over here. Kind of creep through it. I believe our gas gauge is broken. It doesn't look like it's moving at all. Here we go. Let's see how she rolls. Definitely pulling to the left. So she's got a little bit of a left pull to her. Whoa, FedEx man. Does that count as a cutoff? I don't know. There's Brian there. Back in the throttle. Plenty of pep. Let's get over. Let's check our brakes before we get going too fast here. They're smooth. We just got a left pull on the front end. It's not major, but it's definitely there. If you give it a little time, you'll end up going over the dotted line. Brakes feel smooth. They're good. Speedo is working on this one. Gas gauge, I'm not sure still. It's not moving, so I'm going to say no, but we'll go to the gas station. If I can fit $20 in it, it's not working. So we'll find out. But technically, it could be on the full mark and be full and still not be working. I'd have to run the tank out or something. Definitely got good steering. Coming up into the gas station here. Wow, that guy hilariously strapped his lawnmower in. I've never seen somebody strap it all the way around the whole back to the front. There's all kinds of ways to do things, right? All right, we'll get a little bit of gas, and of course I'll be back. Well, as far as that goes, the filler neck is extremely slow to fill up. And it keeps coming up to the top. It definitely took a little bit of gas, but I do think it's on the full side. It sounded like, you know how it has that hiss or whistle? It sounded like it was there at the top. So, I mean, I think the gas tank's full at 2 gallons. Gauge, I mean, if it goes up a little bit more, maybe it is working. It's hard to tell sometimes, but we'll find out today. And move it off. Oh, look, that lens is loose. Good as new. No. Gauge did not move. I don't trust it. Let's try to start it again. Give it a little gas, starts right up. All right, I thought it cut off. It didn't. Let's roll out. Well, go head on out of here. Do smell a little bit of oil, but it doesn't smell like normal oil. I think it's power steering fluid, because I think we got a little drippy doodle on our power steering, because it just started whining. It's crying like a little baby now. Not super loud. And of course, once you get to rolling, it's not as bad. Still there though. I do think power steering fluid is leaking somewhere. Getting in those brakes again. Nobody's behind us. Getting in our throttle. Passing gear is not hooked up. You can always shift down. See, this car is running nice and smooth. Bump in the road coming up right here. Checked out. You could hear it, but it wasn't bad at all. Still got a pleasant suspension on it. Now, of course, we're getting ready to pull back into the lot, and then we're gonna do picking out the flaws. I started with it over there, but I'm gonna put it at the end of the video. But guys, hit subscribe, share, hit that like button, and of course, I'll see you in the comment section. Later. All right. Well, we can walk this ride. Let's go ahead and start in the back. Might as well. Looking at the... Look, it didn't want us to look. Wind started blowing there. Let me get the keys. This is the trunk monkey. He pulled it down. He said, get out of here. I'm taking a nap. All right. Got a little bit of debris in the trunk. You can hear it moving around in there. Jams. It's alright. They're pretty clean actually. The seal looks good. Looking down in the trunk. It's re-spattered, painted. You can see some surface rust was there underneath that. This side looks pretty clean. Package tray. Also nice and clean. Let's get a better look. Sweet. Got a little hole here. Couple right here in the corners. Looks like they were made. All right. Trunk lid itself in good shape. Going on down. It doesn't stay up very well. Wind is blowing, which is knocking her down. There we go. Rear bumper on this. Got a dent here. Ding. Pitting. All along the back. Little chips. Wings got some chips on it too. Paint has a lot of chips in it. A little rust in the back. Tires look good up and over. A whole lot of scratches and chips in the paint. bubbles. Spots at the bottom here. A little wavy in that front fender. You can see the rust kind of poking out. Like scuffs, touch-up marks. I think you get the point on this one. Lots of little scratches. Paint job's weak. And a little hazy on the trunk too. That could buff out, obviously, but I've never seen one of those Pioneer speakers dip in like that. I wonder if the sun got to it. A little hazy on top. Scuff. Down your pillar. Pitting all over your mirrors. They're not great. Your front windshield's got some scuffs too. Scratch along the other side there. Kind of curves around. Chips. A little surface rust popping up. Down your fender. Let's look at the front end. Pitting all over the front bumper here. The glass there's a little hazy. You got some chips. Little spots there. More scuffs. They're not bad though. They're light. That kind of stuff will buff out, but I mean the paint job is not in great shape, so it doesn't affect it too bad. Meaning with all the scratches and chips. Who's gonna buff it? Somebody might. Rust at the bottom here. Over here as well. Get it bulging out. Midsection. Chips. A little hazy. Spot here. Dent up top. Crack there. Scratch on the front windshield. Chip. Dent right here. More chips. You know what we did do? We made it around. Let's go ahead and check out the interior. We give the paint, what, a 5 out of 10 just because of all the chips and dings. Because, I mean, stand back here and it actually looks like a good car. Got to give it some credit. That stands out more than anything, little scratches. Jumping in here. Look, buzzer works. Top of the door panel's all faded. Jams. This side. Look at that. Seals eat up. Interior. Seat's got a rip. It's been duct tape or black tape, electrical tape. Got wire hanging here, probably for a speaker. Pedal's a little wore out there on the brakes. Oh, those are audio Vox. Pioneer has the same setup. I had some 10 years ago on a boat. I know. Not where they go. But had an extra set and I needed some tunes. Alright. Some spots in the carpet. Dash a little warped from the sun. Just a little. I'm gonna give her gas now. You ready? I always like to try to start it without touching the throttle, just to see if it will. Because sometimes, you know, they're tuned just perfectly. This one floods out a little bit. Got to give it a little gas. Mirror there. Old glass. Visor's actually not bad. The headliner is not bad. Call that an okay headliner. Here. Motor's quiet. Running good. Hood's a little stiff, so you got to yank her back and forth. You don't want to just pull down on something like this, because if it's stiff, what you're going to do is bend the hood. Bubbles. Spot in the middle here. Well, we made it around the ride. If you enjoyed this video, please hit subscribe, share. I try to go over all the facts and issues with the car so you know what you're getting before you get here. You can go to maplemotors.com if you need more information. If you need financing, shipping, hey, it's all available. I do appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one.